like
So anyway,
his team.
we are going into game 4. Just started, so this is game 4 of the best of 5. It is between Snute and Hyun. I am SC2 England, and my lovely co-caster is Pewee. And
Hello.
Pewee, someone in the stream chat has just accused us of being biased towards Hyun.
This is true.
I don't think we are. It's just to
No,
put things
it's,
in
it's
perspective. The colours are wrong again. They've switched. They've switched.
ah
Ah, this is always fun, but it's fine for me and all the VOD viewers because I just use the Blizzard UI one, which is always right. But
yeah, but it doesn't have a score.
I know that's the only downside. But this is pretty awesome. We're not being biased towards Hyun. It's just that he's won this 5 times.
No, they're both red.
He's
It's not good.
He's won this 5 times. And yeah, Snute has beaten Hyun multiple times. It's just a fact. It's
Yeah.
no,
Well, it's
Snoop may have
like
done, but it's just again, Hyun he's always wins AntecAttack. He's just
Yeah.
really good. But I mean, Snoot, he's a great player as well. So
yeah. Well, to be honest, I'd say my biasism is for Snoot because he's a European. I guess a Korean here. He's a foreigner fighting, representing our flag. But Hyun's just Hyun. Like for the record, Hyun has won the AntecAttack the most time.
of anyone ever, which is
Yeah.
a pretty good title. But we've got a similar build as last game. From Hyun, he is going for that 15 hatch. Snoot though is going for that more early pressure build. We're going for the pull first, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. This is identical. So there's just no gas, right? That's the only difference from Snoot's build. And here comes the hatchery as well. So
It's a fairly
he's
good opening. I mean, getting the pull first, again, as we've said in the previous games, it gets your queen out quicker. So we'll wait and see how that benefits. I mean, it gets you more lava a bit quicker, but Hyun will have a slightly quicker hatch, so slightly better economy.
yeah. And the thing is, like, I remember Artosis used to say when, like, the first few seasons of the GSL, the double hatch with the pool isn't really that great because you don't really have the money to spend the lava anyway, right?
Exactly.
It's hot. So it's like it. In my opinion, Wahayan seems better. He's got the gas already. He's got his pool. Fair enough. It is a little bit delayed, but he's gotten his gas, which it just seems like a much more defensive build.
I think defensive isn't necessarily bad in ZvZ.
Yeah.
It means you can usually squeeze a couple more drones. Generally, because
Yeah.
the defender's advantage in ZvZ is massive, because you can just have those lava there ready and flood with units when at the first sign of trouble. And obviously you can be really aggressive with your overlord placement, because there's nothing that can shoot up for a long time.
Yeah.
So you get the early scouting information, the defender's advantage, huge, defensive, good. And, I mean, Snoot's build, he's getting that really early evo, I love that. He's gonna get
Ooh.
that +1 missile, so this is
Oh,
gonna be
wow.
this could be a roach timing +1 push. That's really the earliest you can realistically get +1.
Holy crap! He hasn't even got like speed and
No,
production.
he
yet.
hasn't. He's gonna go straight to roaches. That's basically his game plan right now,
Yeah,
and I love it. I think
But wow, he's not even mining gas at the moment. He's like stop mining gas, got an extra mineral. He's gonna pump a lot of drones, and then he's gonna go like all in on roach. Is that what's pretty much gonna happen?
I would imagine so. There's still options available, but the concern is for Snoot, he's gonna have this awkward period where roaches are great against Zergling Baneling once they get up to kind of critical mass, but
Yeah.
for a while they have a problem. And what we see here at Snoot's ramp is beautiful. He's got 2 queens there ready to wall it off. That's basically to stop a mass Zergling run by, and that's
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful play, perfection, really. So any Zerg players watching, do keep that up, it's awesome. So we do have the second gas coming down now for Snoot. He's remining, of course. Down at Hyun's base, we do have the Baning Nest out, because, of course, he's so used to having the Ling Bling phase. He's used to playing in the AntecAttack tournament against Revival, his teammate, and
Speed finishes.
he usually goes that way. Snoot only now just getting the Baning Nest, and of course, +1 nearly finished. This is a massive timing push. He's going to flood with roaches pretty soon. And
He's getting hive as well.
Lair, you mean?
Yeah.
If it was
Sorry,
up to
my bad.
Hive at 6 minutes, that would be something crazy.
That'd be a hell of a rush.
But no, so far we've got a good little push coming from Hyun, and this is the
Oh.
danger period. This is exactly what I was talking about, where Snoot has to be epically careful.
Yeah, and his roach warren isn't going to be done for a
But
little
there
bit
is an
either, so he has to
awesome
defend his.
wall off. That is just sweet as. Snoot,
Oh, there's
that
so many units here. There's 8 Banelands and so many Zerglings streaming in is also.
And there is a small gap between the Queen, that's a problem, but suddenly we've got all the Zerglings in, and this is a major problem for Snute, and
that's it, right?
It's probably will be, because obviously without the speed, reinforcements aren't coming for Hyun. Hyun's actually just stopped producing. That's how focused he is on this push. He's killing all the drones, and yeah, I pretty much feel that's going to be it.
15 V33 harvesters, and there's still so many Zerglings. There's 3 Queens.
I mean, this may get cleaned up, but there's 10 drones in production of Hyun behind this. And Snute should be able to hold this, but it's 13 to 42 workers.
Yeah, he has to all in at this point now, doesn't he? Just like
essentially, there's nothing you can really do, and this is the real problem with rushing to roaches. Is it's lovely if it works. It's absolutely beautiful. But you have that moment, and what Hyun's doing here is fantastic. He knows he's massively ahead economically. He's lobbing down 3 spines at the front, and is getting 20 Zerglings out. That will mean he can hold anything Snute could throw at him right now.
And he's also getting his own lair +1 missile, and he's getting an extra gas. He's got 4 gases. His Roach Warren has already started, so
we've actually got these roaches going back now. The Overlords are just great, but the Zerglings should be able to catch up and pick off at least a couple of these roaches before they get back. And this is really unfortunate to see. I was hoping this would go.
Oh, the roaches stop moving.
5 games, and here we go. The surround is going to go down, and this again is the problem with rushing to roaches. Until they reach their critical mass, Zerglings get a too big a surface area and can just engage so well. Yeah. And the attack speed of roaches just isn't fast enough. I mean, if we look at the worker count, 51 to 27, so that is obviously in Heinen's favour.
Is that roach gonna... Oh...
The roach nearly survived. Nearly the hero roach. The 3rd base on its way out for Hyun as well. Now, looking at Snute...
Infestation pit.
Yes, the supplies are only 10 apart. But that's because roaches take up so much army supply. The worker count is the important thing to note, and basically the extra lava this 3rd base is going to bring will be absolutely huge. But
go on, get the Overseer! Yeah!
That is always good times. Hyun was momentarily supply blocked, and Snute, I'm impressed he's still in this, to be honest. Like,
but he pretty much made a round of drones as soon as Hyun left, so that's pretty much the only reason I can tell.
I think what's really good though, and a really credit to Snute's play, is so many players would have GG'd.
Yeah.
After that, they're down to like 10 drones. They know their opponent's on 2 bases. They would have just GG'd out. But Snute's staying in, and I think that's a bit confusing to Hyun, because he's now got to transition out of this and go into the roach phase. He is still ahead, but you can get...
Well, Hyun also has the infestation, but he hasn't used it yet. There's no pathogen glands, for example, but he does have it, so you can start... Okay, there's the pathogen glands. He also has +2, so he has a +1 attack over his opponent. His roach speed's already done. His 3rd is done before his opponent's.
And there are some roaches trying to sneak in, but they're going to get spotted and unfortunately picked off. But they will get a couple of drone kills, and any drone kills you should take in a ZvZ. They're always nice. But
probably 3.
Hyun is going to go and deny the 3rd of Snute now, and I really feel that's going to be the nail in the coffin. And now that's cancelled because the tech advantage, there's the GG from Snute. So, nice play by Snute, but unfortunately loses 3-1 in this best of 5. But he does still win 75 euros, so whoop-de-doop.